Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, I am back from my 4 weeks away, followed by my about almost 1.5 weeks in the car, and this is what I had to come home to. So, unfortunately, since my work took me away from my job, I couldn't necessarily put this all in correctly as I wanted to the first time up. Shelves are in use, but I'm gonna have to take pretty much all of that out and redo that. And you can kind of see there's really no operation room in here for me to kind of get going. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to create some workable space. I might do that with go ahead and getting my kind of clearing my bench here, clearing the space out so I can push the bench up against the wall where I'm pretty sure that's going to end up being. And then once I get that done, I'll create a little bit more space somehow in and around the shelves themselves so I can go ahead and finish them. I have most of what I need to almost finish it, but I'm not quite there yet. So what I'm gonna do is get what I can get done now. And I was thinking this was gonna be a 3-part series. It'll probably be a 4-part series. This will actually be, got my angle irons here. I believe these are 1 1/4 or 1.5 inch angle irons to give myself a little bit of lip. I'm gonna hit the sand those and paint them. And yeah, we're gonna just go step by step. But right now, let's go ahead and cue the music. I'm gonna put you on the stand, and let's go ahead and kick off the time lapse. All right, if you have been watching my workbench build series, you'd have known that this was a little off balance. This side appears to be about like 1/8 of an inch higher than it needs to be, probably because of the manual hand planing and sanding I was doing. It just wasn't perfect. So what I'm gonna do right now is loosen these up, put some shims underneath, and hopefully remove that gap so it sits more level when it's on its right side up. All right, so let's go. All right, well, my wife helped me move it back in and did an op test out on this part of the garage floor, and it was level. However, when I put it back to there, it was extremely not level. So just to kind of do some temporary items, I just put in some sort of shims underneath there and over there that I made with some of the tree trunks that I have, the logs that I have. So that's just gonna have to hold it for now. So let's go ahead and continue with the I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the bench so I have access to that. And then we're going to turn around and set up the tools and everything and get ready to start. Go ahead and set it up with the shelves. All right, let's send it. Yep, that's what it was. Had the bolt made for the back in the wrong place. Got them all three on right now. Now, there's another thing that I've seen on other YouTube videos is, they kind of get the job done real fast. I got these bolts here. So I'm going to go ahead and put these bolts on using the technique that I saw on the internet. So I'm going to go ahead and get these in place. All right. Sorry for that bad angle real fast. And I'm going to come on here and I'm just going to hit here at the edge. Okay, and I saved you guys a lot of time, saved me a lot of time. The bolts are on, so let's go ahead and move on to more important things. So the next step is to go ahead and cut my angle iron down to size. The end state is to be able to, number one, kind of hide this. So when I fasten them tight, they'll be like that. Plus, this is actually going to go underneath and only provide a little lip to go ahead and prevent, just provide a little lip from things coming this way. And I'm gonna have to kind of play with it because to get under here, it's about 1/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna have to shave this down about 1/8 of an inch to let it sit flush. And you can already see that it's sitting a little uneven as is already. So we're gonna have to address that too when it comes to time. But in order to do that, these are 6-foot angle iron. I'm gonna have to first cut them down to size, and then I'm gonna sand them, and then I'm gonna paint them. Pardon the interruption of your normal time show, but it's guava season, so we got guava everything. And this is actually the first time having guava juice this year. And man, when it kicks, you'll be seeing in the next garden update, but we get guava juice, we get guava jelly, we get guava popsicles, guava ice cream, we get just guava everything. And right now, on a day where it's 103 outside, guava with some ice sounds really good. Now let's return you to your normally scheduled program. Man, I don't think I used a hacksaw since elementary school. Whoops, as I'm knocking things down. Sorry about the jump here. We're going to come over and grind down the edges just to kind of make sure that there's no sharp and jagged things to cut myself later. I did cut them down a little bit shorter. It's not going to, probably about 1 inch shorter than the length of the wood, just so that I would rather have the wood overlapping than the metal, but we're still going to grind these down just in case. All right, let's grind. All right, well, that's going to wrap up the day. I just finished the last of 3 coats on the bottom side. So I put 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom and finished up. And while I was waiting to turn the pieces over, I kind of cleaned up and got everything back in. You know, did a lot of work today, and when you look at it, it doesn't look like I did anything. It was like, if anything, just moved the mess around. But I did make progress today. So tomorrow, I'll go ahead and get ready to set up and get the shelves, get the angle irons onto the shelves. Big thing is I got to wait 24 hours for the angle irons to fully cure, but I'm not going to wait that long. I'll probably just wait till the morning, and then I'll get out here and start on basically undoing all this, taking things off and taking the shelves off, and then go ahead and making the little etches for the angle irons to sit on. I may even just try to put the angle irons on and see how much out of level it makes them. And if it's not too bad, I'll probably just leave them. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.